onto our other side of the steering wheel now. A few more buttons on this side, but in behind we have our lights and our indicators. So I've clicked the light into the auto settings, so they'll come on and off when they need to now. But should you want to override that, you click it into side lights and dip lights. Flash will be towards you, full beam will be away from you, and then your fog lights front and rear will be here, and obviously your indicators as per normal. Okay, now these buttons here are to do with your stereo, and how that works. This is to do with the Apple CarPlay or Android player, which I'll show you in a second. You've got your mobile phone pick up and put down buttons there, and then you have some more buttons down below here. These buttons relate to the little screen that's in there. I'm going to try and change this one slightly so you'll be able to see, hopefully. Technical, my screen's gone dark. Sorry for the flashing. So by pulling those little arrows on the left hand side, bottom left hand side of the steering wheel, you can see there are a series of 2 or 3 different screens on there. So not very exciting, but that's what those switches down there actually do. So on here we have a plus and minus, so plus at the top, minus at the bottom. That is our volume button. Let me just so we've got a radio station playing at the moment, it's radio 2. So we have volume control on there, we have volume control on here, we have mute if we press that button. We also have mute in the center here. So we've got a mute button, and it's also a return button in the sec. So you can press OK basically if you're fiddling with anything. Going left and right, you have scan buttons, so it will go through the preset stations, which is not great on there at the moment because we're actually in FM and nobody's preset any stations. So let's turn up the volume for you. So we can obviously touch screen and go down through that way. We can have a look at the list. This will tell us what stations are on there, and if we wanted to say listen to Smooth, we literally just press Smooth UK on there. So that's easy, and we press OK. So it now tells us Smooth is over there, and we've got it preset over there. If we wanted to preset it somewhere else, that didn't work. No, double tapped it. So now we've put Smooth over there as a preset, but we can do that literally just pressing that list and scanning down through the radio. Absolute Radio 80s, yes, okay, and then it tells us it's playing over here, and we've now stored it on that side. So we do have other buttons here. So this source button, by pressing the source button, I'm doing it now, it's changed it from DAB to AM. I've pressed it again now, it's now changed it to FM, and then back to DAB. That's all done by pressing this button here. You then have this button, and I'll go through that with you in a second because this video is getting a bit long.